First, the top headlines. Social activist Maheshwar Thaunojam demands for bringing up the real factual accounts of the current Manipur crisis before the Parliament's winter session. Heavy attacks launched till late midnight yesterday by Kuki militants at Kautruk, Kadangban, Singda and Kangchup areas. 22 bombs dropped by Kuki militants. MHRC led by Chairperson U.B. Shah visits relief camps in Chandal district, says Naga community must act as intermediary for talks and restoration of peace and normalcy. State government cannot continue mobile internet ban. Internet is one of the fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 21, Manipur High Court. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Bishnupur and Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Good afternoon, you're watching the 3 p.m. ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now straight up the top stories. Social activist Maheshwar Thaunojam has expressed that in the coming Parliament's winter session, which has been scheduled to commence from December 4th, Member of Parliament from Manipur must show and present the real factual accounts of the current Manipur crisis and must let the other states of India know that Manipur also has its MP to raise its voice. The statement was made today during a press meet held at the residence of the social activist. He continued that the current crisis of Manipur is not just a state issue, it has become a national issue with the infiltration of illegal immigrants from bordering countries and carrying out attacks on the indigenous Meitei community. He also highlighted that the MP of our state must bring up the truth of the current crisis in the national parliament and must let the world know of the current situation in the state. Maheshwar further expressed that due to the rampant attacks by the illegal Kuki militants, several people have been rendered homeless and are living the life of refugees in their own land, with questions being raised from various sections as to when will peace return in the state and when will they be able to return back to their homes. He added that yesterday as well-armed Kuki militants in possession of sophisticated weapons have attacked several Meitei villages. He reiterated that Union Home Minister had already expressed that there are evidences of external aggression in the state. However, the state and central government are just sitting mum without taking up any stringent actions against the illegal Kuki militants. This raises the big question in the minds of the general public as to why the government is still silent when the unrest has been continuing for more than 7 months. Maheshwar Thaunojam further added that amidst the current crisis, the worst and most affected areas are the scheduled caste dominated areas, and acting upon various complaints received from different sections addressed to the National Commission for Scheduled Caste, 253 reports were already filed and presented before the Commission. Assistant Director Gulshan Kumar Pahadia of National Commission for Scheduled Caste has stated that when there is confirmation of all such incidences, why is the concerned authority not taking up any action? Maheshwar stated.
Tumba chaba khangdre lariba mayam se aduna tasengna sigi mainly solution se handaki lakiba winter session akoigi December ki tang mari dagi haudoriba parliament winter session parliament ki session sida akoigi si state issue su oidrabanina national issue su oirabanina akoigi home minister masana su pangiba oirabanina external aggression leire haigrabanina si parliament da puthuoga khanaraga strict action ama ek amai makha tauraga anyhow force naraga akoi sigi lairiba sophisticated weapon pariba mapandagi changaiba koigi terrorist group sing dagi militants group sing se makoi strict action lokot pada kai kai balai sigi puthok na ba akoi aina kanna concern mioi sing da akoi haijari akoi na MP budi mayam leire ministers budi mayam leire akoi Manipur gi su MP leitabrane akoi Manipur gi su inner outer loi MP leiriba ngatani adudi akoi mingonda budi hayan na budi akoi takshan gani tauri ado akoi isagi laina akoi na nga akoi gi MP inner oiro outer oiro Manipur mai chai haibase tha yam sujal abani makoi di udabraba adu taragadi makoi su ubam thoi aduna hujik lairiba sida makoi na parliament hawdopam change aigi yumdo mai chai ko complaint ID akoi na police station da na akoi gi nuaitaba thongdo mi mahalam bagi oiro nuaitaba thongdo thopa kanda complain tawba mi ma changeba complain on tawra kan FIR pa la kanda mi do phaba punba tawdori ne logi matung inna dumaina parliament da su akoi lamno mai chai ko akoi yumse mai chai ko adaidi kuki militant sing sina sumain landara iko sidi community amagi maram natte sidi external aggression chang abani ko kuki militant sing sina sumain changjal aga innocent civilians mem sina sumain tawre ko si state issue natte national issue ni ko si parliament da lawbom changeba.
Kuki militants yesterday night launched attacks at Meitei villages at Kadangban, Singda, Kangchub and Kauchuk under Imphal West district. Heavy attacks including bombs were made by Kuki militants at Kauchuk village till late night yesterday. The attacks, which commenced at around 8:20 p.m. yesterday, continued till midnight past, where Kuki militants fired more than 22 bombs targeting the Meitei villages. Village volunteers retaliated by firing back in order to protect the villages, and heavy exchange of gunfire ensued between the Kuki militants and village volunteers. No reports of casualties from either side have been received so far. It may be mentioned that at around 10:15 p.m. yesterday night, a drone was seen flying and hovering above Kauchuk village from the nearby hills. Members and staffs of Manipur Human Rights Commission led by Chairperson U.B. Shah today visited relief camps at Chandal district, inspecting the shortages and hardships faced by the inmates. Speaking during a joint meeting held at the Chandal DC Conference Hall, which was attended by CSO, students, bodies, representatives and local representatives, Chairperson U.B. Shah expressed that when he took the charge of Chairperson of the Manipur Human Rights Commission, there were 375 pending cases, out of which he has disposed 245 cases. He added that war can never bring development and the value of human rights will be upheld only when peace and normalcy returns in the state. He then stressed the need to forget and leave behind the differences in religion and faith and must strive to live together as one. He added that when our lives are not safe, there will be no meaning left for community or faith. He expressed his desire that the Naga community act as intermediary between the Meitei and Kuki community in trying to bring settlement and restore peace and normalcy in the state.
Was from Nagaland, and he became the judge of Guwahati High Court in 2006. And both of we are took oath on the same day, and subsequently we were posted at Manipur. I was the senior station judge of Manipur from 2006 to 2008. So I know this various districts of Manipur. And according to the SP, that there is no much more crime, nothing is there. It is known to me. The reason is this: people of this community are peaceful. They like peace. Unless anybody hurt them, they are not going to hurt anybody. It is known to me. But at the same time, it cannot be said that there is no crime. Crime is there. Maybe lesser. But why should be there a minimum crime also? whatever there, that has to be removed. And I do not know how the people are getting.
Chandal Naga People's Organization's President David Boyes, Natham Village Chief Robertson expressed during the joint meeting that Naga community are not a participant in the present Manipur crisis, but the Naga people of Chandal district have also been greatly affected by the current crisis. They expressed that there are no specialized doctors in the Chandal district hospital, and due to the crisis, several officials are unable to attend offices in the district. The impact is also felt in education curriculum of higher and graduate level education as well in the district. They further expressed that the frequent frisking and checkings by the security forces is causing inconvenience to the general public of the district.
The situation also suffer in terms of key components like the hospital, for example. We tribals do not have enough of the specialized doctors. Now, because of this conflict, we don't have in the hospital specialized doctors who would like to stay there. For the reason of insecurity they feel. There are also various departments where we don't have offices being attended because in the district we don't have all the quarters required for them to stay, as well as people feel that Sunday is easy, they can manage it, but you often find them offices are not attended. These are depriving the society from so many things.
While hearing a public interest litigation PIL yesterday, Manipur High Court's division bench with Chief Justice Siddharth Mridul and Justice Golmai Gaifulsilu has expressed that the state government cannot continue ban on mobile internet, noting that internet access is one of the fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. The division bench questioned the state government on why it was not fully complying with the earlier orders to restore internet services in areas not affected by violence. The division bench opines that while it understands the reasoning for not restoring internet services in view of the grave concerns of national security, the rights of people living in other non-violent areas must be taken into consideration. The Manipur High Court reasons that nobody can deny that today internet services are a part of freedom of speech with reasonable restrictions. Taking into account the state's claim that normalcy has returned to majority of areas, the court said that mobile internet services must be restored in such areas. The court also observed that except for some areas, peace and normalcy has returned in most areas, including Greater Imphal. It thus raised the question as to why the state government is not restoring mobile internet in such areas. The Manipur High Court, while noting that mobile internet ban has been extended till December 3rd, directed the state government to submit status report of places where internet ban has been lifted and added that the present PIL is not against the interest of the state government in trying to maintain law and order and is only concerned with fundamental rights of the general public. In a release issued by Federation of Kahmei, they have condoled the demise of Salai Kanba Lup's chairman, Professor Akoijam Jugendro Elias Kogngam, who left his family members near and dear ones after treatment at a hospital in Shillong yesterday. The release expressed that Salai Kanba Lup has been partnering with the Federation of Kahmei for unification of the indigenous people of the state, and late Professor Akoijam Jugendro during his lifetime has played a major role in the continued endeavor of unification. The release also applauded the contributions of late Professor Akoijam Jugendro during the current Manipur crisis, which sparked off on May 3rd. The release issued by President Sapamcha Jadumani prayed for peace of the departed soul. In another release issued by the Federation of Kahmei today, it has been expressed that Sapamcha Jadumani has been re-elected as the president of the Federation of Kahmei for the second term. Dr. Hira Kabui has also been re-elected as the president of Yazing VCC as the Secretary General, and other office bearers shall also continue to hold their designated post for the second term, the release added. Lhasa Football Club has expressed its thanks and gratitude to the National Organizing Secretary of Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad ABVP Ashish Chauhan, State Organizing Secretary ABVP Gujarat Himalayan Zala, State Organizing Secretary ABVP Manipur Prant Bhagwat Rajat, and ABVP officials of Gujarat and Vadodara for providing Lhasa Football Club players with free accommodation, fooding and conveyance during the recently concluded I-League 3rd Division Group match that was held in Gujarat, Vadodara. The Ziliangrong United Front ZUF, in a release issued today, has questioned the authority or relational position of Rongmei Naga Council Manipur for inviting the chairman or secretary by village authority, women organization, society, youth organization, club, religious leaders, students organization, intellectuals, bureaucrats and politicians to the program of NSCN-IM People's Consultation Meeting on Indo-Naga Political Peace Process, slated to be held on 6th December 2023 at Tamenglong headquarters. The proposed consultative meeting of NSCN-IM organized by RNCM is seen to be an attempt to befool and belittle the Rongmei and the Ziliangrong people in general. The attempt of NSCN-IM to poison and disease the Ziliangrong people with the politics of cynicism and division so as to derail the ongoing Ziliangrong political talk process with the government of India will have consequential repercussion on the Nagas. The RNCM is informed to refrain from having nexus with the NSCN-IM and put off the proposed consultative meeting in the interest of the Rongmei community and Ziliangrong in general. The front cautions the NSCN-IM to restrain its policy and refrain from undue interference with the Ziliangrong political affairs and interest, the release stated. With the aim of producing more yield and products, farmers and agriculturists of Kumbi Assembly constituency today commenced sowing of winter crops and seeds after harvesting of their paddy from the fields of Hautak, Wangu, Terakong, Sabal, Naundakong and Wangu to some local. Farmers of the area expressed that due to the current crisis, many people have been rendered jobless and several are unable to find any other suitable jobs. In such a situation, MLA of Kumbi Assembly constituency has taken the initiative of providing winter seeds and crops for cultivation in empty fields which have left uncultivated after harvesting of the paddies. They further expressed that the MLA has not only provided with tractors for tilling their lands for free, but have also provided seeds and crops for cultivation, and they have applauded such a gesture of the MLA.
Hingba Kendra Oivena, Madam Oiraga, Kendra Sida, Semilon Lainanaba, Amadi, Farmer Singi, Yakanabagi Damakta, Paikalakba, Torangama Oina, Nitam Kropki, Tawayana Nabagi Damakta, Kumbi Kendra Sida Ladiba, Honorable Emelena, Low Local Krabamatunda, Amukahana, Equa Daban Cropping Tona Nabagi Damakta, Amade Manama Singtana Nabagi Damakta, Farmer Singi Damakta, Marumarang Pibi Duna, Amade. Darka Leba, Aluna Sing by Hiram Kudding Maxing Sida Mana, Layduna Pireni Hibagi, Tazabaka Magaloina, Hosik Taba Horapa, Sida, Farmer Kudding Magna, Asumlaba, Honorable MLA, Hania Litana, Uncle Litana, Tagarpa Garisu, Tar Koyan Vire, Lomia Koidon, I'm Harao.
In a release issued today, Joint Body of Alliance for Socialist Unity Kanglaipak Asuk, which is the joint body of unlawful outfits KCP and KYKL, has condoled the demise of Captain Uttam Elias Tamba and Corporal Mangal, cadres of unlawful outfit KYKL, who lost their lives in an ambush that was carried out by Kuki narco-terrorists and have expressed their sorrows for the bereaved family members. The release has applauded the valor and bravery of the two cadres and also noted their contributions in uplifting and supporting the common cause of the revolutionary aims and objectives of the group. Now it's time for a short break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Campaign for a better Manipur with equal status haiba team da pangtok chariba miss call campaign asida mayam punna hupna saruk yaminasi loina hana na miss call pibi kraba punma pusu thaga chari loina na miss call asi pihau daba sing leiraga su akoi campaign asi mai pakna na pingdamakta isagi tawdaba yadraba thawdang ni khanbiduna akoi gi maitai asibu yamna asengba magi status adu da leina na bagi damakta adom na dom gi phone dagi when a pizza number 87320425511 amukaizage 87320425511 haiba number is the miss call pbu adom na hek ring tawbaga mathanda phone adu muchakiba taragadi adom campaign asida soidana mai pakpa ma oire haina lobi biare aduna mayamna koi campaign asibu mapung phansi punamakna koi maitai gi damakta let me nasi yai fare.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome back. Now moving on. Under the Special Summary Revision 2024, which is to continue till December 9, for enabling electors and eligible voters to enroll and to make necessary corrections in their entries in the electoral rolls, Manipur Innovation Society, Imphal and Jiribam Youth volunteers under the supervision and aegis of Election Commission of India and Chief Election Office Manipur conducted a systematic voters education and electoral participation campaign yesterday at Milal head office of Jiribam Papupara. The campaign was participated by Thaunojam Jugamani instructor Milal Nongthombam, Kunja Mohan principal Mahai Loisang Milal, Jiribam and Wahengbam Premchan. During the campaign, which will continue till December 9th, distribution of leaflets, pamphlets, caps, t-shirts and awareness programs will be conducted in public places in Jiribam district. Manipur police yesterday has destroyed 30 acres of poppy cultivation in Tangkhul Hundung village in Mapithel Hill Range under Ukhrul district of the state. Additionally, search operations and area dominated were conducted by security forces in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Imphal West, Thaubal and Bishnupur districts. Further, 288 and 293 vehicles carrying essentials items along National Highway 37 and National Highway 2 have been ensured. Strict security measures are taken up in all vulnerable locations, and security convoy is provided in sensitive stretches in order to ensure free and safe movement of the vehicles. A total of 141 Nakas checkpoints were installed in different districts of Manipur, both in the hills and the valley, and police detained 335 persons in connection with violations in different districts of the state. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts. For Kaching and Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Traffic is seen normal on the roads and people are seen buying essential and other commodities during the curfew relaxation. The union government today convenes an all-party meeting to deliberate on a host of issues related to Parliament's winter session. According to the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhad Joshi, the winter session of Parliament will start on December 4th and continue till December 22nd. The all-party meeting, which was convened in Parliament's library building, saw the participation of Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhad Joshi, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Congress MP Jai Ram Ramesh and several other leaders from different political parties. Notably, the winter session of Parliament is expected to be stormy as the ethics panel's report on the cash for quarry allegations against TMC MP Mahua Moitra will be tabled in Lok Sabha. The House will have to adopt the report before the expulsion recommended by the panel comes into effect. During this session, 3 important bills aiming to replace the Indian Penal Code IPC, Code of Criminal Procedure CRPC, and the Evidence Act are likely to be discussed. Another key bill pending in Parliament relates to the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioners. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Social activist Maheshwar Thalnojam demands for bringing up the real factual accounts of the current Manipur crisis before the Parliament's winter session. Heavy attacks launched till late midnight yesterday by Kuki militants at Kautru, Kadangban, Singda and Kangchup areas. 22 bombs dropped by Kuki militants. MHRC, led by Chairperson UB Shah, visits relief camps in Chandal district, says Naga community must act as intermediary for talks and restoration of peace and normalcy. State government cannot continue mobile internet ban. Internet is one of the fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 21, Manipur High Court. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Bishnupur and Kaching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.